Once the whole COVID movie's put in place and the smart grid comes online, he'll kind of fade off into the background again. It'll be the same people that are running things from behind the scene. He's just a face they put out there for us to hate, so we can have our 2 minutes hate every day. I mean, anybody that we can see is not really in control. They're just playing a role. And his role is to be the director of the COVID movie and bring us into this great reset and bring us into this new system where we'll own nothing and be happy and we'll all be eating insects and 3D printed meat.
What's Fauci's role in the movie?
Well, he's part of the same thing. He's the guy playing the doctor part. I mean, you've got to do everything he says. He represents science, remember. According to him, he represents science. When you're talking about science, you're talking about Dr. Fauci. I mean, they've got to put these people in there to sell it, to sell the narrative to people, you know. The little guy in the white coat, trust the guy in the butcher coat. The guy in the butcher coat wants to look after you. You know, we've been taught this stuff. So, yeah, but it's all one thing. When you really look at it and look at how the world's run, it's all one thing. The whole show is one thing. And even with what you were talking about before, I mean, the reason the Epstein case is so covered up and the Maxwell case covered up is because what they were really doing there was running brownstone operations and compromising everybody who went into that house in Manhattan, everybody who went to the island, and all of these people are still in power. These are all the judges that let Ghislaine Maxwell off. These are all the world leaders. These are all the Dr. Fauci's. These are all the people who are out there doing exactly what they're told to bring this whole great reset about, because if they don't, well, they're going to expose them as being involved with children or whatever. They'll mysteriously die or whatever. So it's all one thing. I mean, I guarantee Fauci's on that list. I guarantee Fauci went to Epstein's house. I mean, they all did. That's why you'll never get any joy trying to get any type of remedy from the trial, the Epstein trial or the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. We don't care that Ghislaine Maxwell was you know, recruiting girls, and the fact that it's sexual trafficking or whatever. I mean, sure, that's what it was. But what we really care about is the people they were trafficked to, the people that are all in positions of power all around the world, because that's who's running the Great Reset. And that's why everyone's just parroting the same line. Doesn't matter what country you're in, because they're all in the same club and they're all compromised. Otherwise, they're not in that position. Joe Biden's there as a bumbling fool, so all the people can blame Joe Biden and blame the Democrats for the downfall of America. So it was his fault. This bumbling guy should be in a nursing home, which he should. I mean, he's a nursing home patient. He needs a note to walk into the room to even be told which chair to sit in. And we're supposed to believe this guy's the leader of the free world, you know. No, he's a puppet. It's a puppet show. The whole thing's a puppet show.